for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Well,
never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Guys, that makes it 2 straight seasons now that the Raptors have been the cream of the crop in the Atlantic Division. Ended the season with a franchise best 49-33 record.
Now here's DeRozan. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. Drops in the breakaway layup. Bradley's got the first points of the night for Los Angeles.
Tax, full throttle. I love it.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy to work too hard for him.
Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
Thomas, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Valanciunas, shot to stop the run, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Thomas. He had 34 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost the ball up the floor.
And here's Lowry. After Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Sullinger, the screen. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And stolen by Zeller. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Poke loose. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. He feeds it to Lowry. It's hauled in by Thomas. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good of a team. He'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here is Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Now here is Lowry, looking for his first basket still in this one. 2 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Sullinger with the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. That's good. And it's 6 points now for Valanciunas.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Johnson, a wide-open look, drains it from beyond the arc.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here is Lowry. Sullinger passes to Valanciunas. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Lee comes in for Johnson. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Bradley.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. Los Angeles on D. It's an 18-point game. Joseph dishes to Scola. No luck. Good D by Lee.
And for Louis Scola, a very different role for him over the last 2 years. He was a starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
And he gets it to go.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Turner. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And Los Angeles leads by 21. Greg, you were talking about Scola. He has the physical skills, Clark, to make a difference.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's not spectacular in anything, but he's really solid in just about everything. A pro's pro, and he adds value, tremendous value to any team he's on.
And it's DeRozan missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Back to Turner from deep three-point range. That's good. Turner's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Man, they are doing some damage.
Just the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
On up the court. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Smart's got his second basket of the game. Toronto shooting looking 37. Tipped away. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And the jam by David Lee.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And here's Los Angeles. Outside Thomas. Picked by Lee. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Lee. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And really just unseen like that from them today. Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And DeRozan, here we go. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And not sure what he was thinking there. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Lee kicks to Thomas. Fires the 3. That's good. Thomas got 14 points for the game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shots good by Turner.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And, Greg, we're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes and miscues have resulted in easy baskets the other way because their defense can't get set.
One-on-one fast break. Thomas gets a wide-open look. And again, Los Angeles with the tree.
Again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And 7 of the last 10 points, Greg, they've surrendered, have come off the fast break, so real easy to see what the problem is.
And the layup falls. Thomas got 19 points.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back. Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life. that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. First quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, they've got Damari Carroll out there. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Valanciunas in at the center.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Talk about great numbers for Bradley. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add that total.
Trip to the line tonight, and the first one drops. And so Bradley nails both of them. Lowry with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Zeller kicks to Crowder. The tray, and he gets it to go. Crowder's got 13.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Carroll with a screen for Lowry. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And Evan Turner's one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
Here's Turner after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Kicks it out to Bradley. Outside Turner. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Now here is Lowry. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. And the shot is good. 14 points for Avery Bradley.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now here's Joseph. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Sullinger with the bucket.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that hot top fade.
Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. Passes to Crowder. Zeller, a screen on Carroll. And Zeller kicks to Johnson. Tries from 16. Again, Los Angeles.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Sullinger. Banked in off the glass. Sullinger's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Turner passes to Johnson. That is good.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Jerebko's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Joseph, and it's denied. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Bradley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 16 points for him.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And, guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now, here's Bradley. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Poked away. It's stolen by Bradley. By himself. Hammers it home. The foul shot, the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Valanciunas. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Crowder. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Crowder's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Crowder's got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Here's the screen. He dishes it to Joseph. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Raptors in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Smart's checked in for Amir Johnson. And the Raptors also making a change. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Joseph.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
In that game, ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher, and they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
Here's Bradley. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle. in the paint.
Here's DeRozan. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
LA's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Los Angeles. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
So it's Toronto now after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. DeRozan against Bradley. And DeRozan, here we go. Just 4 to shoot. Carroll, no one around him. And another basket for Toronto.
Assisted, Jonas Valanciunas.
Los Angeles is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Here's Jerebko. Again, Los Angeles. Now Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Mark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Wide open. Here's Valanciunas, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Olynyk, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Lee comes in for Crowder, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for Bradley. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for the Raptors. Johnson comes in for DeMar Carroll.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Now Jerebko, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Thomas, good.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
7-foot shot. That one wide left.
And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
Now here's Smart. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Lee. 3-pointer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got assist number for him tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Thomas, and he gets it to go. Thomas got 24.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. No good on that one.
Kyle Lowry, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Now here's Smart. And that one's good. Smart's got 6 in the quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Raptors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
That's his first personal foul at the line.
And he makes the first.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you...
Because I know our guys are tough.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was Isaiah Thomas who got hot in the first. He ended up with 24. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thomas. He's got 24 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on for him, always worrying about where he is.
Thomas is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And here's DeRozan. After Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Raptors ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. That's good from Thomas on the assist from Crowder. Crowder's got 5 assists tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Carroll to the middle. DeRozan. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Here's Crowder. Zeller, a screen on Carroll. Crowder with it. 21 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Such a wide open look. 9 points for Tyler Zeller.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Sullinger inside. Johnson's there. Sullinger, no good.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Thomas, good.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry drives in, kicks to Sullinger. Johnson with the block. They get it back. Bradley, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Crowder with the steal. Inside. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Is checked in. Los Angeles on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half, and that one's good. 22 points now for Valanciunas.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Double team on Thomas. Now the pass to Zeller. Thomas kicks to Zeller from outside the arc. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's 12 points for Tyler Zeller.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 14. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Johnson with a screen on Carroll. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 10 points. In the game.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Thomas. And DeRozan. Here we go. That's good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Crowder dishes to Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 9 points now in just the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And taken away by Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Crowder kicks to Johnson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Johnson with the block. They recover it. That's good. And here is Los Angeles now. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Now Joseph, after the missed 3 from Tyler Zeller. Here's DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. Out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Lee comes in for Johnson. Turner's checked in for Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. Just beautiful.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Now here's Smart. DeRozan defending. Nice shot by Smart. And here is Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Joseph kicks to Scola. Patterson passes to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the basket by Scola.
Assisted, DeMar DeRozan.
Now Thomas. He's got 36. On the wing, Turner. Back to Thomas. Here's Smart. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 15 points for Marcus Smart.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Scola, a screen on Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Lowry's checked in. Screen by Scola. Lee against Patterson. Clock at 6. Scola kicks to Joseph. From the wing. But he recovers it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smart dishes to Lee. Again, Los Angeles. .112 left in the third quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. On the wing, Johnson shoots a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smart kicks to Turner. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Johnson attacking. No good off the front iron. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark. That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Patterson, the screen. Lowry passes to Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Turner. He's got 20. Inside, here's Lee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Lowry. Shot misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top. Oh. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So for Toronto right now, Patrick Patterson is out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's right in at the point. The shot's good from Jerebko.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Powell dishes to Wright. Here's the teardrop. From deep. Powell, that's good.
As long as they keep spraying. Them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Yarebko again, Los Angeles.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Yarebko. He's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
They swipe it to the middle. Here's Smart. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. Those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans. You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Jones. Again, Los Angeles.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Powell. Here's Patterson. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Nogueira. Again, Los Angeles.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come.
And Wright kicks to Powell. The dish.
That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Right side. Here's Powell. He kicks it to Ross. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Nogueira. Here's the 3. Good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
There's the screen. Patterson passes to Ross. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rozier. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Sullinger's checked in for Toronto. Nogueira dishes to Jones. Nogueira kicks to Jerebko. The 3. And there's Nogueira. The assist by Jerebko. Jerebko's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Sullinger against Jones. And again, no good by Toronto.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Right with it. He feeds it to Sullinger. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Sullinger did continue to, but you can't ignore that he had to miss time once again.
Yeah, and you hope that he'll be able to stay healthy for a full year at some point. When he's on the floor, he's a hard matchup for just about every team in the league.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the inside, and the dunk by Biyombo.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Powell, the pass to Wright. Biyombo kicks to Ross. Off the pick. Can't hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Rozier. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he He made it look easy that time.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Los Angeles. There's the feed to Wright. It's intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Rozier, the pass to Branson. That's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Powell dishes to Wright. And that one goes long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rozier, the pass to Brantley. Got that one up quick. Bradley's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having... One of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
To the paint, here's Powell. An easy 2 points on the way. Here's Rozier. Here's Bradley. But they recover it. Rozier, the pass to Urepko. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years.
Right outside. They set the screen. Biombo kicks to Wright. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Free throw drops for Wright. Some doubted how the flopping fines would have worked. Overall, there have been less egregious flops for the better in the NBA.
But I like the fines because it really does minimize the number of extravagant flops. Guys have adjusted and they're not laying down as much as they used to.
Sullinger, a screen on Bradley. Sullinger, left side. The shot is off. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Yarebko, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors.
In for the Raptors, Patrick Patterson.
They swipe it. Here's Rozier. A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And here is Wright. Passes it to Ross. And again, no good by Toronto.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Wright outside. Pass to Patterson to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dishes it to Olynyk from deep. And again, Los Angeles. With the triple.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
Kicks to Ross. The three ball. That's good. Ross has got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Raptors.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Thomas. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the shot is good. Bradley's got 42 in the game.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only
Shot clock and game clock. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Los Angeles team.
Toronto with the ball. Powell dishes to Ross. The pass to Wright. Got a piece of it. Smart. And the miss. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Isaiah Thomas. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.